Power is often associated with the less honorable character traits. To some, fuel for power is greed, wrath, pride, deceit, and ruthlessness. Too often have kings been crowned, scholars praised, and soldiers promoted for the most unspeakable acts. Backstabbing a brother, betraying a friend, sacrificing your comrades. No price appears too high in the pursuit of strength and riches. This is the exact reason why it is so refreshing to see someone possess strength and talent alongside honor and goodwill. Such a person was born into an unlikely household. Daughter to unremarkable parents and sister to the proud and cunning slayer, Riley is a chilling breeze of frost from a land unfit for her nature. Even though she has lived her life fighting with her sister, disappointing her parents and being generally shunned by the citizenry, she's always been kind-hearted and noble in her intentions. As Riley grew, so did her powers. She became an even bigger menace to her surroundings, as she unwillingly covered drinking wells with a layer of ice and ruined crops and other plants with frostbite. Seeing as how her country was strongly dependent on agriculture, her very presence proved to be dangerous. As her sister prepared for her banishment to the desert, Riley said her last farewells to her home before the long trip ahead, a trip to the frozen realm of Icewrack. Even after the cold shoulder given to her by her family and townspeople, the young enchantress could not force herself to be angry. With a sad sigh, she embraced the end of her previous life and welcomed the new one with open arms. She admitted to never feeling quite comfortable during the warmer months of the year and thought that perhaps a change of scenery will not only benefit the people that cast her away, but her own well-being as well. Riley's prediction came true. As her ship sailed further and further north, she began to feel invigorated and happy. The chilling breeze that made even the toughest members of the ship's crew shiver and snivel felt like silk on her pale skin. As the towering glacier of Icewrack appeared on the horizon, Riley's spirit sprang of joy, and she felt happier than ever before. Excited to finally explore her new home, Riley departed the ship with haste. Upon hearing the snow crunch under her boots, she let out a gleeful giggle, like a little girl when being presented with a dress or some other trinket. For a brief moment, she imagined how her sister would mock such a childish display of emotion, and actually found herself missing Lena. But Riley quickly regained sight of her goal, took a deep breath, and set out into the ice-cold kingdom. As she wandered through the frozen Badlands, Riley felt not only her mood improving. The powers of frost deep within her showed a surge of energy like never before. This energy tried to force itself out. The force was so strong that Riley could no longer control it, and unwillingly summoned a massive blizzard. The menacing snow soon turned to shards of ice, heavily damaging the terrain around her. Shocked by this destruction, Riley fainted on the cold, hard ground, and soon after, the blizzard ceased to be. She awoke at the dawn of the next day. Riley found herself surrounded by what looked like a household, except instead of wood and stone, everything was made of ice. She was greeted by an old man, who found her lying unconscious in the wastes. The man expected a greeting, or thanks, but the first thing Riley did was laugh hysterically at the thin layers of ice covering his beard and eyebrows. The two quickly bonded, and the hermit revealed to be a frost wizard just like her, a cryomancer. He offered to teach Riley how to better control her powers, and she eagerly accepted. For the next few years, Riley practiced her craft nearly every day and felt not only greater control of her gift, but also a noticeable increase of power. Her new friend was quite impressed with Riley's progress, and one day dubbed her the Crystal Maiden. Eventually, the wizard felt Riley no longer needed his guidance, and felt that it was time for his well-deserved rest. The old man bid farewell to his friend and apprentice, and Riley watched with a smile on her face and a tear in her eye, as her teacher froze himself in a huge block of ice, to slumber forever. Riley tended to his icy home on top of the Blue Heart Glacier for a while, but memories of the world outside of Ice Raft started haunting her mind. After a lot of thinking, the maiden made up her mind. Her gifts could really be used to battle the evil and injustice of the world. And that's exactly what she set out to do.